I'm not so sure. You also came. Okay. Okay. Guys, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Kindly like, share, comment, subscribe, all the amazing stuff. Um, Subscribe to my other channel. I know I've been lagging over there, but I'll be back very soon. Of course, if you enjoy my vlogs, and I got some plans for this year, and I hope it will work out. I hope I'll work towards that. So, guys, thank you so much for my people. Thank you for always supporting your girl. I really appreciate it. Hey, guys, what can I do? Since last month, you guys been turning up, and I'm loving you so much. I'm enjoying your support, your company. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you're doing well wherever you are. And I hope you like before you continue watching. Eva Miller, greetings. Thank you so much. I see you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Island Girl, Bajan, greetings. Safina, greetings. Guys, kindly like. We'll not be out here for so long. Today was a very long day for me, just errands here and there, work. Anyway, let's start with who else? But I hope you're doing well, guys. You know, sometimes we just meet out here. We talk like we know each other, but we don't know what happens behind the scenes. I hope you're having an amazing month, starting up this year on a very good note. I hope so. If not, I hope you're pulling through. And yeah, thank you. So, guys, let's start with Mura Sensor. We go to Dee Mwango, then we call it a day. Dee Mwango's part is very interesting because, guys, of course, you know what I've always said out here. I personally believe that Dee Mwango convinced Peter to marry her so that Dee Mwango can sponsor Peter's trips around the world. Guess what she said today? Quote unquote, my husband has been telling me that I need to travel. We need to travel. I want to go to this and that place. And Imongo said that I'm telling him that we will travel. Don't mind, we will travel. What is the meaning of that, guys? What is the meaning of that? Your husband keeps telling you that, no, mommy, Dimongo, I need to travel. I want to go this and that place. And then you keep promising that you will travel. Hey, my theory is 100% correct. I'll play the receipts for that. But yesterday's video by Mura Sensor was about something very interesting when it comes to the uncle, because of course, you know, Marwa doesn't have any workers, maybe 2 or 3 at most working for him, and for that reason he has resorted to getting um, different kind of labor. And I can't believe Marwa's prejudice towards women. I can't believe, because he had some nasty comments about women in that villa. But before that, let's talk about Salma Pazi. Greetings. Thank you for tuning in. Before that, let's talk about the uncle. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. I think I did mention, but I didn't play the receipts. Maro doesn't have any workers. He will come out here and tell people that even if people leave my compound, life will continue. These people are trying to, they leave the villa thinking that they'll paralyze my activities, but life is continuing. But I don't think that is the case, Marwa, because you're forcing your uncle to work even when he's sick. Um, a lot. I really feel for that uncle. Apart from Marwa coming out here to expose his past, you know what Marwa did yesterday? Marwa shared a footage where the uncle was telling him that I've not eaten anything. I'm very sick and no one brought me some breakfast. Because if you're not aware about Marwa's villa, you go take care of the cows, someone will bring you your meals over there. The uncle was complaining. A lot of things, doing a lot of work, and Marwa came out here telling people that I will reward my uncle for doing a lot of work. And I'm like, that is not reward, that is compensation. You expect him to work for free? Uncle, oh my goodness. Uncle, I'm out here fighting for your rights. Violet, greetings. I see you. Thank you for tuning in. Who else? Safina, I think you were out here already. Yeah, the new one. The new one. Bajan, very much well. Very much 100%. So let me pull up that receipt. Is it? Yeah, the one on the screen. I hope so. Let's start with the ankle, guys. I know that can be boring, but yeah, let me just pull it up. And I hope, Marwa, you come across these videos someday so that you understand what your ex-workers are complaining when it comes to your jobs in the villa. You cannot burden one person with a lot of jobs right there, and you don't even want to pay them. You're promising that you will reward. No, you're not doing them any favor by paying. No, you're compensating them for their time and labor. Okay, let me pull the receipt without ranting for so long. What? Just a second, guys. A second, guys. Kindly like the video as you enter.
That would be a very good meditation. My uncle is complaining he didn't have breakfast. I'm wondering why. One of the reasons could
Wait.
know that would be a very good meditation. My uncle is complaining he didn't have breakfast. I'm wondering why. One of the reasons could be because nowadays I cook for, I mean, not I cook for myself, but someone cooks for me. A long time ago, we used to eat all of us together. But I realized that actually brings disrespect. People think they are you, or you sometimes when you want equality, other people see it as a way of weakness, like, so this is the boss. So this is another space that I'm very...
No problem with you wanting someone to cook for you and you alone. But what about your uncle? Are you justifying your uncle not eating because you don't want to eat with anyone? Not even your uncle Marwa? Not even your uncle when you come out here and call him family? The guy is going the entire day without eating. That is your uncle. That is your worker. You're not even compensating him for these extra jobs. He's complaining to you and you're coming out here with excuses. Hey, guys. Antoinette and Pami, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I see you. Uncle, if you're watching, which I doubt because you're so busy, you got no time to be watching reactors. I hope someday you wake up and just leave. It's not worth it. I thought that Americans are the only people who are not supposed to be eating because if you're not aware, guys, Mura Senso came out here and told Americans that no, don't be eating good food in America. You need to be sending me that money. He did say that. If you've been watching my channel, I played the receipts, guys. That is what he said. But now to realize that the uncle should not be eating at the same time. Vicoril, did I mention your name? Thank you so much for tuning in. Mura, you shocked me with this one.
That would be a very good meditation. My uncle is complaining he didn't have breakfast. I'm wondering why. One of the reasons could be because nowadays I cook for, I mean, not I cook for myself, but someone cooks for me. A long time ago, we used to...
I don't care about your excuse, Marwa, but you need to feed him. You need to feed him, not for nothing, guys, because the guy does a lot of work. Like in this case, at some point, Mura Senso found him fencing. Marwa told him to fence. And he was sick. I'll come up with those receipts in this sitting, but for now, let me play right here, right here. You know, Marwa came out here and said that the fact that you're just working in my villa, it's a privilege because you spend your time in a villa. Where else would you have where else would you have come very close to a villa? You should be grateful to me. Very selfish. Thank you, Safina. Very selfish. Gracie Griffins, I see you. Greetings.
So Uncle Gutu is prepared. He's very good at this. Ukimaliza hii kazi utanikumbusha, nitakupea 2,000 yangu.
Marwa told him, when you finish this job, remind me, I will reward you. Reward, not compensate. I will reward because according to Mura Senso, You're supposed to do all these side jobs with no payment, which is not even new because the likes of Emmanuel Musabi came out here and told everyone that Marwa will give you 10 jobs aside from the real job that you're being paid for, and he will not compensate you. And I confirmed today because for him to tell Uncle Gutu, number one, remind me, Marwa, you're supposed to remember, is working for you. And I can see that as a scapegoat because Marwa is already looking for an excuse not to pay this poor guy, because probably Marwa will come out here and say that, oh, he didn't remind me. I told him to remind me. He did not. When that is not the responsibility of your uncle, you're supposed to remember that someone is working for you tirelessly.
Hey, I'll reward my uncle 2,000 Kenyan shillings for this work. I'll get 1,000 from my pocket and 1,000 from my partner's pocket. I say that literally. And even now I cannot cross over. See already.
Guys, I don't know if it's right for me to compare that village with my village because we don't pay people like that. Fencing, like tying those wires. I don't know. That is not barbed wire. I don't know what's the name. You're supposed to be paid handsomely. Do you know how much Marwa is paying the uncle? Not paying. Marwa said it's rewarding. I'm uplifting. No, he didn't say uplifting, but that is how Marwa rolls on these streets. I'm changing people's lives. I'm giving people money while people are working for that money. You're not rewarding. You're compensating people's labor. Anyway, the fact that he wants to pay Uncle Gutu $15, hey, $15 for all that job is wild, at least to me. New Imbroglio, thank you so much. Greetings, welcome. Thank you. Nice to have you. So yeah, let me even go further when it comes to the uncle. I'll come back to that receipt. Um, I'll come back to that receipt. Let me pull up another receipt from the other day's video when the uncle was very sick, but Marwa told him, you need to work. You need to work because you're the only one out here that can work. Everyone left. But I thought that Marwa, you came out here and said that I do not care. Even if you leave, my life will continue. I can as well run this villa by myself. But you're not doing that. You're punishing your uncle. You're punishing your uncle. Okay, let me play the receipt. Where is it? A lot. I'll just be randomly um, clicking on the timestamp so that you can see what was happening. The uncle was very sick, but Mura forcing the uncle to work. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Unfortunately, Uncle Ogutu is not feeling well. He was supposed to do some fencing today, but unfortunately, he's not feeling well. So he has gone to hospital. I hope that helps. He says his stomach aches him for the last 4 days. So I told him, no, the best thing is you to go to hospital. On this other side here, we have the guys who are fixing the charcoal.
Guys, you know something that is very sad about the employees falling sick? We are told that he never pays you. He never pays for your medication. And if you do not have a medical cover in Kenya, something that I always advocate, I got nothing to do with that department as a Kenyan. Some Kenyans will be like, oh my God, are you part of the corrupt system? No, I'm just saying it's not the best, but it's better than having nothing because most of the times you pay for $3 per month. And when you fall sick, it covers a lot. It might not be all, maybe you'll be requested to buy some medication here and there, but if you operated, if you admitted, which would have paid maybe thousands and thousands of dollars, that cover will clear your bills. I advocate so much. I make sure that everyone around me got that cover. It's one of the best, honestly. I don't know, Marwa, I don't know. If you ever watch this video, how about at least for once, You do something beautiful for your workers. It will not even cost you something. Can you imagine, Marwa, $3 per month for one person? You can do it for your employees because they are coming out here complaining that whenever they fall sick, you people together with your fake boss, Gitiriba, you do not pay their medical bills, considering that you pay them $40 per month. And when you fall sick, of course, you know, guys, the bills are too much. If you don't have a cover, your boss is not paying the medical bills for you. It's like you're working the entire year for nothing because once you fall sick, that will be it. It wipes your account. Anyway, uh, let's move on. I guess that is something that might not happen when it comes to Mura's world. Did I miss it? I'm just highlighting the points where the uncle was sick, but Marwa forcing him to work. On the other, I think it was on the day before yesterday. Oh my goodness, I think I brought up the wrong receipt. Did I? Which one is this? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Guys, I'm sorry. Let me play it again. What was that?
After it will be doing paddocking. I want to open that field very soon. I hope my uncle gets better and he can come and help me to fix a barbed wire fence on the other side so that we can slash, because where the horses are grazing, it's already.
As you heard him, he said that I hope my uncle feels better so that he can come and help me, not work, help me do the fencing with the wires right there. And that is why when it came to payment, Marwa said that remind me, I will reward you with $15. And as you heard, the uncle was sick, but Marwa doesn't care. Can you feel better very soon? I want you to embark on your work. That is what the uncle was doing, guys, fencing with no pay. And he was sick. Marwa kept mentioning that the uncle is very sick. But because Marwa, you want to try and kind of responding to Mosabi that even if you leave my compound, work will continue. No, yes, work will continue, but the expense of what? Overburdening your uncle even when he's sick? Hmm. Am I confusing something? Oh my goodness. I'm even, what is wrong? Guys, I'm sorry. What is wrong? I'm supposed to be playing these receipts.
We want to do these posts. Then I think tomorrow we will do the, when my uncle is feeling better. You know, my uncle does a lot of things here. Yes, when my uncle is feeling much better, he can actually now do the rest. You see, like this one.
You know, my uncle does a lot of work. You heard him. A lot of things here. When he feels better, not when he's good, when he feels better, I hope. He feels better so that he can come continue with the work. Yo, but now I understand why Uncle was the only person that felt some type of way when Mosabi went to the villa to tell them to bid them some goodbyes because Mosabi said that I told the uncle that I'm leaving, I've been chased away, and the uncle was not happy about that. I guess the uncle knew that now that Musabi has left that villa, he will be the one. He will be the one to work like a donkey because that is what he's doing right now.
So here we have my uncle. He's already fixing up things. My uncle's not feeling very well today. Uncle, mambo iko sawa?
Nataka nione moja anisaidie kuleta ile waya. Kunjulie niendelee nao warudi huko tu.
Haya uncle. Kwa nini umeamua kupiga hapa nini?
Guys, the uncle is saying that Marwa said the uncle is sick. The uncle is requesting for reinforcement, at least people to help him carry the wires, the material, so that he can fix it. And Marwa is saying that, oh my God, my uncle is not even feeling well. But instead of telling him, no, go back, get well so that you can, the next day or when you get well, you'll fix the fencing. No, Marwa, you were so happy. You never counted your uncle because I guess Marwa told the uncle, even if you're not feeling well, you need to fix the fence. It's very urgent. Hey, Bongo Mama and Lumen, thank you for tuning in. I see you. I can't imagine, honestly, especially now that it's so sunny. Just look at the weather and you're not feeling well, but you have to work. Where is Mosabi and Emmanuel to work?
Advantage of the grass growing inside there. So once we do a barbed wire, which my uncle wants to do today, actually I need to tell him when he finishes this work, I'll give him something. Maybe that will excite him even and finish the job.
Boy, that's what I'm talking about, guys. The same video, just a few minutes after telling us that the uncle is sick, but he's already fixing things up, he's out here telling the world that I need to give him something small, probably the $15. And you had, very shamelessly, probably that will excite him. Hey, Marwa, thunder strike you because you don't do that. You don't, especially that being your uncle. Hey, I can't imagine people that you're not related to in any way, how you treat them. Hey.
Uncle wants to do today. Actually, I need to tell him when he finishes this work, I'll give him something. Maybe that will excite him even and finish the job.
Hey.
My uncle is very good at fixing barbed wires. You see, like here, he's put this one. He told me this one helps to, at the corners, it helps to maintain the stability of the fence. This is very weak. He should have put something strong. So that is what is going on here, guys.
Asha, Ash, and Georgina, thank you. Greetings. Guys, you had it yourself. I'll give him something small. Not even bribing. I don't know how to put that across. I'm telling you, I watched that video and I could not even believe that is what is happening. Maybe that will excite him to finish up the work, even if he's still sick. Because I mean, you're sick, you don't have anything. When someone gives you maybe $15, you'll continue working. Yeah, that is so sad, guys, but there's nothing we can do. What can we do? I mean, uncle, you will suffer. You will suffer. You saw the way Mosabi was running up and down.
Work.
Uncle, you will see fire with this one.
Created a serious mess. Created a farm up there. You see how these horses have already created a serious mess at Jamaican uncle's place. And given that they just been there for like a week or so. So yeah, we will survive in one or the other. But also my uncle is fencing on the other side where I showed you earlier today. Because very soon these horses will be grazing just around here. And also we'll bring them here. Okay.
Hey, Marwa. You continue. There is nothing that you will do to make you treat your workers better. Who has not told you that? Even your subscribers. But you do not care. Hey, you don't even care for your uncle, who is any other random person there. Guys, who made you think he's cooking for Marwa? I think That is Bongo Mama. Bongo Mama, welcome. Fekere is in the building. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Hey, guys, that uncle. Anyway, let's come back to the women in the villa. Let me pull up the receipts. Then we'll move to Dee Mwango. Dee Mwango is out here confirming our suspicions. Hey, the husband is telling Dee Mwango that no, me, I want to travel. You promised me. And Dee Mwango is telling him, Papi, can you chill? We will travel on my bill. Don't worry. I could not believe when I heard that. Anyway, so this is what happened, guys. Marwa brought women to the villa because no, hey, of course, you know, the men have been working there. They know Marwa. They know the kind of work that he gives them, the amount that he pays them, and they are on a strike. They are telling Muro Senso that you are not coming to your villa to work unless you improve your conditions and your paycheck. So this is what Marwa resorted to do. He called women to come and work for him. The, the women are the ones doing the mason work. You don't have to you don't have to have any experience. Just come. Just come. And the problem with Marwa is that he's out here telling the boys around there, look at these women. They are so tired. They cannot even work. But I can't push them because, you know, they are women. I can't push them unless Daniel comes out here and helps me. Oh my God, guys, it's a mess. Let me play the receipts. The women in the villa, I can't imagine how Rocio is feeling about this saga because, of course, you know, Rocio does not like women around Mura Senso because Mura doesn't have any self-control. Marwa cannot control himself, at least according to Rocio, because when you don't want any woman around your man, hey guys, the women part was so funny for me. Let me bring it up. Ladies in the villa. Hey, but Marwa, you love ladies. You didn't even say men, you said ladies. And even say that, you know, guys, me, I not push them because they are ladies, you know. You don't push ladies. But if they were men, I'd be harassing them here and there, but the men will not be. The men will not be frustrated, they'll not be mad at me, but women, I'll not do that to the women. Eh, Marwa, you got a lot of work. I think you need to just improve your working conditions, your salary that you pay people, so that it can be easy on your end.
Working here, I need to give them work tomorrow to get. So you see what we are doing? Here we go. Actually, these guys that are working here, I need to give them work tomorrow to get the, you know, Daniel went and brought ladies to come and work. And the problem here with ladies.
I need to go slow motion. Not slow motion, but normal speed, because, you know, these people, I watch them at a playback speed of 2, double the speed. Double the speed because no one got time for. Can you imagine reactors? You have to watch more than 4 videos, and you cannot even like. Guys, you cannot even like our videos after what we go through to bring the tea to you. Can you take a second, guys, to like the live stream because we are always all over the place. You got your 9 to 5, you got your family to deal with, you got your private life to deal with, you got reaction, and you cannot even like. What is this? So she will not be bothered. That is Lucy. Lucy, welcome. Thank you. Guys, kindly like the video. You need to be motivating us. We'll be running up and down from receipt to receipt, and then we come out here, do the reaction, and you cannot even like. Especially if you're one of us, sorry. If you're one of us, you've subscribed to Neo Trends and you watch and you do not like. Don't do that.
Working here, I need to give them work tomorrow to get the, you know, Daniel went and brought ladies to come and work. And the problem here with ladies, hey, my friend, you can't push them. So me, I told Daniel, me, I will not Me, I will not go. Me, I like to push men because men, they're easy. They will not see it as personal. They will see it as just work. But for other people, they will see that as something else, you know? So here we go. We are trying as much as you see like this one now. It needs to be collected.
Just like Lucy said, I don't know if this is the energy towards Black women or it's just your energy towards women. Or is it that, Marwa, you don't want to push, you don't want to be seen around these women so that Rocio completely refuses to come back to the villa? I do not understand you because the way he proceeded with that conversation about women, I didn't like it because Marwa was pointing at the women, talking to, I don't know if it was this fake boss, what is the name? Gitiriba, a big man right there. Another man paying for a worker to work for you. Gitiriba, what kind of arrangement is that? Anyway, I don't know who Marwa was talking with, telling that guy that look at these ladies, look at these women, they're already tired, and I don't want to approach them. What do I do? Let me play that receipt. I don't even have anything to say about this, but personally, it was so funny.
They're already tired before even the grass. But now I don't know if these ladies will manage because the way they are looking, they're already tired before even. Look how somebody's carrying. How will you carry like that?
that is what Maro was telling Gitiriba. Look at these ladies. They're already tired. Look at them, how they carry the poles. Marwa, are you admiring those ladies? And you just don't want to say it loud? Why would you go to a corner and stare at women, how they are working? And you don't want to offend them because you don't want them to leave your work. No one else will be working for you. Already tired. Why did you hire them? Guys, that is so funny to me. Imagine Maro went to a specific corner and was watching the women. I don't know if he got some binoculars, called Gitiriba, and started talking about the women. Look at that woman. Look at that woman, how she's carrying the log. Oh my God. She is even tired. Marwa, are you admiring those ladies? 100%. Job welcome, 100%. Marwa, what is it? Do you want the ladies to replace Rocio, or what do you mean? Why would you go to a corner and start describing women, how they are working?
The grass. But now I don't know if these ladies will manage because the way they are looking, they're already tired before even. Look how somebody's carrying. How will you carry like
Guys, I don't know if you can see this lady carrying. Mara is out there. Look at that one. Look at that one. Now she is carrying the log. I really sometimes I really want to understand Korea because of course, as you saw, he quickly um he quickly switched to Korean language. Of course, he knows that majority of the reactors do not understand that language, which I honestly don't, but I guess it's something more sinister that he said. But that is creepy, Marwa, watching women from a corner and you don't want to approach them. But as long as they are working, they are delivering, what is your problem? What is your problem when you called them?
I learned that ChatGPT.
And I'm out here thinking, why did you call the women Mura Senso? Is there hidden agenda?
here with ladies?
How do you go somewhere? How do you go somewhere and you're very specific? I just want the ladies. I don't want the men. Bring the ladies. And then when they come to the villa, you're out here on the video that, oh my God, I don't want to approach them. I don't want to push them because they are ladies. And then you start talking about how they are doing their work. Hmm, that is very suspicious right there. Anyway, continue. Continue. You don't want to push them?
Here with ladies, my friend, you can't push them. So me, I told Daniel, I will not go. Me, I like to push men because men, they're easy. They will not see it as personal. They will see it as just work. But for other people, they will see that as something else.
Anyway, leave them alone. If you don't want to push them, let them work at their own pace. Anyway, Marwa went ahead. I don't know. I personally interpret these two activating donations because people have been telling him that you cannot be paying people in advance before you see the work that they've done. So he came out here whining, oh my God, I paid these people some money to come and work for me, but they didn't show up. And I'm like, who told you to pay them? How do you call someone, you see someone on the internet, you pay them for the services that they are supposed to be delivering 1 week to come? How do you do that? Why are you doing the same thing over and over again? I personally believe that there is nothing like that. He just came out here, formulated something so that he can get the donations.
1 minute. I don't know what's going on here. Let me. Okay. Okay. And just a second, guys. I send money here. So as I was telling you guys, there's a guy I gave money to come and paint, and he hasn't come to paint. He hasn't come to paint. And my issue with that guy is because I gave him all the money. So I want to call him and know what is going on. Yesterday he was supposed to come. His name is Abobo.
You shut up, Murasin. So no one who does that. I think it's a lack of managerial skills. Yeah, pretty much. Who does that? How do you just read my profile on Instagram? Oh, Neo Trends is in this profession, and you call me, oh, Neo, I want you to deliver this and that, without even seeing me in person, without seeing my products or my services. How do you do that? And then he was whining for more than 20 minutes for that amount that he paid a Bobo, and a Bobo did not show up. Anyway, let's move to something else, guys. Let's go to Dee Mwango. Dee Mwango is out here with a lot to say. But something that I loved about Dee Mwango's section is the fact that she confirmed what I've always thought. Um, I think Dee Mwango lied to the boyfriend, told the boyfriend that, you know what, you marry me, I'll take you around the world. And now Dee Mwango is not intending to fulfill that promise. Nutrients, if he did not manipulate the situation, that makes all his subscribers sick-minded. Yeah, very much. Imagine painting all those poles. But then what is the purpose? For clear vision so that you can spot the poles at a distance. By then, what is the point? Because Marwa, you're always crying that I don't have the money. Oh my God. But you're doing some BS. I don't know how to put these across. Unnecessarily spending your money. Why are you painting the poles? The white paint? Because the black paint, guys, is necessary, especially in areas in Kenya where we got some termites. I don't know the right term. They chew the wood, so sometimes you need to paint some stuffs that will prevent the termites from infesting and destroying your fence. That makes sense. But the white paint, Pedro, please be knowing this is there for the papers 100%. Hey, the guy is not aware. I think he will learn with the time. So, Dee Mwango, what do you have to tell us? Of course, Dee Mwango said that don't listen to Neo Trends and other reactors who are coming out here to say that I'm a sugar mama. I'm not a sugar mama. My husband pays for everything. I don't spend a dime. And I'm like, stop lying. Will you stop lying, Dee Mwango? Or what do you think, guys? Could that be the case? I don't think. Rocio, is that you? Is that not Spanish?
Nothing. My husband takes care of my 100. I started building my villa before I even got married. So the truth is, I take my 100% salary or earning, depending on how you'd like to call it, to my villa. Here, I spend nothing. My husband takes care of everything 100%. And right now, we are a small family of just two. Our mother-in-law comes over during the weekends, and like we're such a small family. So I don't spend nothing here. So I take my 100% salary to my building. And for those who watch Uncle Mo's videos,
I don't believe that, Dee Mwango. I do not, because there is a receipt that I'll be playing in the same video, Dee Mwango. You came out here and told people that my husband is very uneasy. My husband is telling me that I want to travel. I want to go to this and that country. I'm telling my husband to be patient. Why? If you're not the one supposed to be paying for the travels, what do you mean? Dee Mwango, we know you. We know you. We know you. He will take care of your men. So no need to justify, because who will beat you? If that is the case, Dee Mwango, who will beat you? Just accept the facts. Maybe that will even make the donors to donate to you, because girl, hey, you've been out here lately. I've not seen any progress with your villa. At the same time, you seem to be low on finances, and the only thing that I can make out of that is the fact that you're taking care of the entire clan, Peter's clan in Poland. That is why. I don't know. I might be wrong, but I think you've been married for 2 days. Hey, Dee Mwango is very dramatic. Dee Mwango is banking on the marriage content, because she came out here and said, before we start today's vlog, let me wear my rings. I think I should even play that receipt for fun. For fun. I need to wear my rings first of all. Hey, Dee Mwango, you're overdoing this ring and marriage shenanigan. Can you get over it? You get over it. Still trying to tell people that, oh my God, some of you are telling me that the ring is so small, but what matters is the real vows that you made in the church. You didn't even hear what your husband said, because no one translated to you. Dee Mwango, I don't believe that your husband is taking care of you. I do not. Even the way you talk to your husband, because there was a time that the husband came in the middle of this video, and Dee Mwango said, okay, Happy, welcome. Let me see what you brought. Thank you. Good, good. My husband is so good. Wow, the best, the best. Okay, go. You know, the way you talk to someone, it shows the dynamics in that relationship. And I believe that you're paying, you're taking care of the Polish family.
I'm from Kenya, Mama Africa, and currently married, living in Poland. So I want to wear my rings, my vow rings, engagement, wedding ring. They're so beautiful. 100% gold. I love them. So people have different, things or talks concerning the wedding rings, but for me, I believe marriage is in the heart. And
really, since when? Since when? You ran across Jamaica telling Jamaican men all over the place, do you have a Lamborghini? Didn't you remember that marriage is in the heart? Really, Dee Mwango? And in the same video, you came out here laughing at people renting apartments. Didn't you know that life is not about where you live? Can you stop lying? Just accept that you married a poor boy. No problem with poverty, but own your reality. Guys, what do you think? Ann Thompson, welcome. Soul Sister, welcome. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Kindly like before you continue. Singers, thank you. Kindly like before you continue watching. Dee Mwango, your past betrays you. Your past. You cannot change it.
So people have different, things or talks concerning the wedding rings, but for me, I believe marriage is in the heart. And I truly prefer wearing it here, although we put our wedding rings and proposal rings on the right hand here in Poland, but I prefer them here because with this hand, I work a lot, I do a lot of stuff with my right hand. So I prefer it being here, much more comfier and all that, unlike here. I don't know, but different countries.
By this, she said that the rings are 100% gold. And I remember coming out here and I said, guys, who knows? Maybe it's 100% gold, which of course it's not. It is not. Dee Mwango, do you want us to come with Marwa's gadget so that we can test?
I want to wear my rings, my vow rings, engagement, wedding ring. They're so beautiful. 100% gold. I love them.
100% gold. Dee Mwango, do you know how much? You know, Dee Mwango loves throwing some words here and there. Dee Mwango, do you know the cost of that ring if it was 100% gold? Do you have an idea? Rough estimate. You yourself, you cannot even afford it. Dee Mwango, you, as a superstar, as you call yourself, of course you're not. You cannot afford it. Can you imagine, guys? A ring around your finger, 100% gold. You cannot afford it. Dee Mwango, I'm talking about Dee. Anyway, continue consoling yourself. Continue consoling yourself. How can you afford that when you were ranting, telling people that I'll not invite broke people to my wedding, my white wedding? That is what she said today, guys. I'm planning another wedding, and if you're broke, I don't want responsibilities. I'll just cook for you. If you're traveling, you have to pay for yourself, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, who cares?
Friendship means, and if you want to come, then yes, at least. I'll not, you know what I mean? That's just who I am. So I might look for a professional wedding planner. I don't know, but at the same time, I could plan it for myself. You know what I mean? That's just who I am. So we look into that. But as I've said, I'll not invite people who will be liabilities to my wedding. I'll only invite people who are capable of doing what they need to do to attend my wedding, because I believe that's what friendship means. And if you want to come, then yes, at least. But I would be happy when you come to my wedding and I give you some nice meals, like really nice ones, professionally cooked and all that, and some good entertainment to make it memorable. So I can't wait to see you there. Okay?
You're claiming that you don't spend a dime from your paycheck. And at the same time, you're trying to tell people that you're poor because you always claim that you're almost getting to a net worth of $1 million USD. Any tenant in the building, do you know how much that is? 126 million Kenyan shillings. And you're out here already budgeting, already planning a wedding on a budget. Why is that? Because you spend your money taking care of the Polish guys. 100%. But you're trying to convince yourself hey, that your husband is rich. So guys, Peter is very smart. I personally believe that Peter is convincing this girl to do some investments, purchase things here and there. I don't know if Dee Mwango can afford, considering the project ongoing in the village, because Dee Mwango just said that the boyfriend is talking with her to buy an apartment. What? I don't know where you intend to buy that apartment, Dee Mwango. I don't even want to influence your decision. You go ahead, because if you never learn, that is up to you. You break up. You will know you're married. And marriage is not about content. That apartment, 50-50, you'll be out here crying. You will know JB's breakup.
Stambik, you back bold ideas.
You will know JB's breakup is nothing, because with JB, you spent, I think, around maybe at most 10,000 USD. on JB. But an apartment?
If you use ChatGPT for content and anything to create agents,
what is happening?
Buying an apartment, something you would consider as an investment. Actually, we were even talking about that with my husband, and I think I would do that this year, 2026, by God's grace. Yes. Because yes, I would consider that. Okay, so I think that is well answered, and I would start by Nairobi, then yeah, as we keep going, step by step. Another question.
No, you said you were talking with your husband. Did I miss that? Did I miss that part? Did I miss that part? Let me look for it, guys. Actually, we were talking with my husband.
Investment. Actually, we were even talking about that with my husband, and I think I would do that this year.
I think I caught you right there, Dee Mwango, because you didn't say we will, because we are both rich, we both got the money, we will. He will contribute 50%, you 50%, or he will, because you claim that he takes care of you. Why did you mention yourself if you're not the breadwinner for that entire family? You know, Dee Mwango, you can never lie. We get you in your lies. We were talking with my husband and I said, I will buy it.
Investment. Actually, we were even talking about that with my husband, and I think I would do that this year, 2026, by God's grace.
These people are funny because Dee Mwango, you're always out here telling people, oh my God, guys, donate 2 bags. 2 bags of cement, even 1 bag of cement, it will go a very long way. Your pockets will never run dry. And you got money to buy an apartment. Which one is the lie? Which one is the truth? Hey, we will know. We are out here watching. Of course, we will. So, of course, this shallow mentality by Dee Mwango. She continued to laugh about people living in an apartment. Shallow mentality, Dee Mwango, right there. You think there is a problem? You think everyone depend on donations to afford building in their fake 20s? Hey, hey, Peter, you need to be dealing with her properly, financially. Oh my goodness, just a second. Guys, I'm so sorry. That was a family call. I tried to answer. So, guys, Dee Mwango, what were you saying, Dee Mwango? So, I was saying that Peter will be dealing with you financially. You continue laughing about people living in an apartment. What is the problem? They are paying by themselves. You there, when you're in Poland, you don't have shelter. You got no shelter. Your boyfriend doesn't even have an apartment, rented apartment. He's living at his parents' home. So who is even worse? Hmm? People living in apartments, or your boyfriend who is homeless, your husband. Sometimes you have to check your situation before you open your teeth to laugh at people's comfortable life. I've always told you, Dee Mwango, that it's all about family connections, happiness, peace of mind, but you all material, just like your brother. Hey, continue.
Well, I understand people have different preferences and choices. Well, go for them, live your life, do what makes you happy. Instead, you'd ask me, would you consider having a beach property, living by the beach? Then I would say yes. because we talk, we plan every single day with my husband on that. But living in an apartment? Are you kidding me? Live in a what? Apartment. What?
Guys, let me read your comments. Not even, don't like advise her, guys, and pray for her. Homeless people in Poland. Homeless people in Poland laughing about anyone living in an apartment. What is the problem with that? You're paying. You don't even come out here to beg. You pay for your apartment. What is the problem? Guys, you need to pray for Lambogard and you need to advise her. She's a fool. I said it. What? Guys, what? What? Apartment? Me, Jamaican Empress?
There with my husband on that. But living in an apartment? Are you kidding me? Live in a what? Apartment. What? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I would consider buying an apartment for business, but Dee Mwango living in an apartment, I don't see myself living in an apartment in my life. I pray that God helps me so that I would never, but this is just a simple decision in life. It's either you want to live in an apartment or not. No, the answer is I want to live in the village, and I want to live in the village my whole life, you know? And apart from the village, so I wish you asked beach property, then I would say yes. But in an apartment? Are you even kidding me? For me, no. I can't live in an apartment. Like, what do you mean? I want to have space to have my chicken. Can I have chicken in an apartment? No. Can I have goats and cows in an apartment? No. I'm a real country girl, and that's where I belong. I'm happy in the country. I mean, I'm happy in the countryside. Waking up, feeding my chicken.
You're an idiot. Dee Mwango, you're one, because Dee Mwango is basically telling people there is no space in an apartment. Me, an apartment. And of course, you know, this is not new. She's always come out here to tell people that if you're in your 30s, and you're still renting, shame on you. That is what she said. And I'm still in my 20s, and I'm already building my retirement home, and you're begging. Dee Mwango, do you know how shameless you are? Do you know how slow you are? Do you know how foolish you are? I said it, guys, just allow me. Have you ever seen another content creator, Dee Mwango, coming out here to talk down on other people's situation? You'll never seen that, and you've never seen that. Why do you think? Why do you think they don't come out here with these foolish rants? Because they are wise, wisdom. But you over there in Poland, with a husband who is broke, broke AF, with no place to, like, you're laughing at people with an apartment. Your husband doesn't even have shelter, living at his parents' home in his 30s. Who is better? Who is better? Someone renting an apartment or someone with no shelter? Dee Mwango, sometimes watch your mouth. She is very dull. Suffer from amnesia. She's begging for people who lives in apartments. Our subscribers deserve to be insulted 100%, period. So guys, of course, you know, that rubbed people the wrong way. When she went on this, of course, guys, you know, when we come out here to react, we don't play the entire receipt. But those statements about apartment, she went about it for more than 10 minutes. Listen to what people told her. Our own subscribers, this is what they were asking. Asking Dee Mwango, does your husband own a Lamborghini?
Serious dictation was driving.
The AdSense, guys, and I'm not even complaining because that's how we get paid.
Does he own a Lamborghini? Dream life, to me, for sure. Okay. Does he own a Lamborghini? No, my husband does not own a Lamborghini, but he owns a Dodge. Yes, a beautiful bad boy Dodge. Yes. Someday in life, who knows what life will bring? Who knows? He knows I love that car. And yes, I know he would buy me that car. You know, that's the reality. And we just getting into life right now. My husband is so young. We both young in marriage.
My husband is very young. I'm also young. No problem. Young, yes. But didn't you call people in their 30s very old? Didn't you do that, Dee Mwango? So you old and young, according to you, is very selective. It depends on who you're talking about. Didn't you call people in their 30s very old? And then you're talking about him not owning a Lamborghini. Didn't you come out here and disturb people on the streets? I'll never date someone below my level. This fakers level. I don't know which level Dee Mwango always talks about. What changed? Dee Mwango, what changed? Continue. Continue with your mental rant.
Marriage. So step by step, crock per crock, we'll get there. We'll get to a point where he can comfortably walk in a store and buy me a Lamborghini. Yes. For now, at least we are not walking on foot. We are not boarding public means of transport. Yes. He got a beautiful Dodge that he takes me wherever I want. So I'm very contented and I'm happy about it. Hello. Yes.
Hello. Yes. Dee Mwango subscribers. Hello. Yes. Can you imagine in your right sense? Like an adult, you shake your head like this. You engage all your senses. You listen to Lambogal talking. And in your all senses, I don't know how many senses these people got, and you still send her your money. Living in an apartment, maybe you don't own a car, but in your proper sense, you send her some money. People are different, I guess. People are different, I guess. Walk into a store and buy a Lamborghini. What for? Chickens and goats. She's cuckoo. Yeah, that was funny over there. So let's come back to what I really loved. That brought me to these seats to do this reaction, guys. You know what happened? Dee Mwango is out here telling us that the boyfriend is pestering Dee Mwango. I want to travel. I want to go to this and that country. And Dee Mwango is out here telling us that I tell my husband, don't worry, we will travel. The time will come. Dee Mwango, you want to convince us that you're not the one paying for those travels? You really want to do that? Take some seats. That was a confirmation to me that was the bargain for him to marry her.
All these questions and answer as much as I can. There's another one. Does this new phase of your life mark the end of your travel vlogs? The thing is, it's going even to get better and easier. Like this new chapter of my life is truly amazing. Like imagine traveling as a family. I'm not going to travel solo anymore because my husband also loves traveling. Actually, even right now, this day, he's been telling me, oh, I want to go here, I want to go here, I want to go here. And I'm like,
he's been telling you, I want to go here, I want to go here. And you've been doing what?
Yes, we gotta travel. So go here, I wanna go here, I wanna go. Like imagine actually even right now, this day, he's been telling me, oh, I wanna go here, I wanna go here, I wanna go here. And I'm like, yes, we gotta travel. So I would say this new chapter of my life mark the beginning of traveling like never before.
Don't be lying, Dee Mwango. You cannot deceive that boyfriend of yours, that husband of yours for too long, Dee Mwango. You can't do that for too long. Of course, you know the conditions to get a passport in that country. You know very well. You came out here and we were discussing. Of course, I didn't type my comments. because I knew we'll come out here with my people to give our opinions. You have to stay there permanently and pay the taxes. So although you said you don't want to discuss the taxes aspect of it, but you were told by Peter, you have to be there for 3 years, at least 2 years in the 3-year stay that you'll be there. And you know, deep down, you know that you'll not leave Poland anyhow, so that you can qualify for a passport. Your boyfriend, what was your husband telling you? Guys, I'm sorry, I still refer to Peter as a boyfriend. What did your husband say to you, Dee Mwango? Your husband told you that, oh yeah, guys, it's a process to get our passports. I don't even think we'd be going for it, right, baby? Right, my wife? Will you even be interested? What did you say? Yes, I deserve it. If this is what I'll be going, if I'll suffer this much, I deserve a permanent residence. Why not? These were your words. So you, Dee Mwango, you want to be out here, suffer, get a passport. That means you should not leave Poland. In the same mouth, you're telling your husband to be patient. You will travel. Peter will find out very soon that you're not about to travel. You just wanted to get married, stay there, and get the passport for yourself. Peter, talk to the magistrate who married you. You were used. Thank you for that comment. Thank you, guys. Just a second. Peter, read that comment. Peter, I know you're watching. Yeah? I know you're watching. Read that comment on the screen. You are used. I'm not telling you to divorce, but you're waiting to travel. That is not Dee Mwango's plans. Dee Mwango wants to stay there, meet the requirements to get a strong passport. You're telling Dee Mwango what? Let me replay. These are not my words. What are you telling your wife? Your wifey? Actually, even right now, these days,
Actually, even right now, this day, he's been telling me, oh, I want to go here, I want to go here, I want to go here. And I'm like, yes, we're going to travel. So I would say this new chapter of my life mark the beginning of traveling like never before. That's what I would say. And I can't wait to get there. I love the color of my dera. So beautiful.
no, before the dera, you know, Dee Mwango, you like escaping real issues.
Actually, even right now, this day, he's been telling me, oh, I want to go here, I want to go here, I want to go here. And I'm like, yes, we're going to travel. So I would say this new chapter of my life mark.
Have you even heard how that conversation goes on between the husband and the wife? It's very similar to when a child is telling you that, oh, mom, you promised me we are supposed to be going on vacation. We are supposed to be going to Uganda, Tanzania. And then you tell your child, no, we'll get there. And you, as a mom, you know that you were lying. You just wanted him or her to perform. You wanted this and that from your child. Is that not a similar conversation? Hey, Peter, you will wait.
Actually, even right now, this day, he's been telling me, oh, I want to go here, I want to go here, I want to go here. And I'm like, yes, we're going to travel. So I would say this new chapter of my life mark the beginning of traveling like never before.
Stop lying. So it was just the other day on a live stream. Do you want me to pull up that receipt because I got the time? You came out here and you said that you will, the term, she even said in Swahili, itabidi, like it will force me to vumilia, to persevere, no matter what, be very patient, stay in this country until I get my passport. So what are you talking about in the same statement, Dee Mwango? You're telling us that it's your husband talking about the travels, and you're the one giving him the hope that you will travel. You lied to this man to marry you so that you can, pay for the travels, and right now you don't want to meet the end of the bargain. He married you and you don't want to take him around the world. Hey.
Actually, even right now, this day, he's been telling me, oh, I want to go here, I want to go here, I want to go here. And I'm like, yes, we're going to travel. So I would say this new chapter of my life.
Thank you for that comment, Soul Sister. Thank you, guys, because if you're watching and you like new trends, maybe, just maybe, the guy will be the one paying. If that is the case, and just as Dee Mwango said, it's been an issue in that relationship. Peter wants to travel, but who is the one saying no? Dee Mwango. And if Peter is rich and financially independent, why can't he book a flight for the girl or book a flight for himself? This is a wife. She should be able to stay back. She doesn't want to travel. Why can't the husband travel? Of course, you know why, guys. You know. Because without Dee Mwango on that plane, who will be paying for the tickets? Is that not the same thing that happened to Rocio, guys? Is that not the same thing? Rocio not married, dated, became a baby mama with the hope that she will live her dreams of traveling. Because, of course, you know, with Rocio, it was a problem before. Rocio could not travel because of finances. She was struggling, no problem with struggling, but she was in Mexico. Met this African man. This Mura Senso lied to Rocio that, guess what, be my baby mama, be my Muzungu wife. Let's go to the village. I flaunt you to my villagers. And then guess what will happen, Rocio? I'm rich. We will travel. I'll pay for your tickets. Rocio waited, gave birth, became pregnant with the hope that the travels will happen. It never. To a point that Rocio had to book a ticket for herself. No, black people did it anyway, to go to London. It never happened. Because you know what happens, guys? This family loves going for the, respectfully, don't get me wrong, kind of not poor, but not rich Muzungus, so that they can convince them for marriage and the papers, with the exchange of giving them a better life, travels, because who doesn't want to travel, experience the world? Not everyone, but I'd assume Muzungus maybe. It depends from person to person, some black, some white. It depends with your dreams. And coincidentally, these Muzungus wants to travel, but these people just scammers, of course, get their papers, get their babies, and they don't want to pay for these Muzungus travels. And of course, you know what will happen. Dee Mwango, stop deceiving yourself. If you do not take that boy around the world, he will dump you. You better keep your word. Anyway, of course, you know, she had to convince herself. She also said that, oh my God, you know, I don't take care of him. Don't believe what the actors are telling you, because as a woman, as an independent woman, Dee Mwango becomes independent whenever it suits her. As an independent woman, I have to have my own investments. Are you trying to tell us that you're smart? You're not exposing yourself to the repercussions of a divorce, and you have to share your investments. Okay, listen to this, then we'll call it a day. Let me play it. Guys, I hope that you've liked, you've subscribed, guys. You've turned the notification bell on. I'll really appreciate. Just confirm. Just a second. I'm getting the receipt right here.
Guys, for watching, I really appreciate you all. The end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you all. I love you all. Team D to the core. Please remember to be kind. Choose kindness over every. Despite the fact that I'm married, still at the same time, as a woman, I believe, you know, I have to be financially accountable for my own finances. You know, I have to. And I have to know, what am I doing? What are the dreams that I have for me and all that? Yes, we plan together. We want to do things together, but still, yes, it's good to have things calling yours. Yes, I believe so. At the end of the day, All right. Thank you, guys. I love you all. Please.
Guys, oh, new imbroglio, thank you so much. God bless you. I really appreciate the super slap. Thank you so much. Hey, Africanos, thank you for tuning in. I see you. I really appreciate your presence. It was nice to have you guys. But before that, do you understand what Dee Mwango is trying to tell us? I'm not stupid. I'm getting my things in order, my individual personal things aside from this marriage. But I'm out here watching Dee Mwango and I'm like, do you know how marriage works? Do you really know? Because you're trying to tell people that I will buy an apartment, but it will be mine. It will be something that I call mine. It doesn't work like that, Dee Mwango. You're doing these investments when you're in marriage, unless you wrote unless you got a prenup to protect your own finances. But if that is not the case, Dee Mwango, you will write your name. But Peter will have the records of the things that you did when you were in a relationship with him, and he will be entitled to 50% of what you're getting. So I thought you said the focus now is on your marriage. Nothing about Kenya. She's talking about some other things right now.
But still, yes, it's good to have things calling yours. Despite the fact that I'm married, still at the same time, as a woman, I believe, I have to be financially accountable for my own finances. I have to. And I have to know, what am I doing? What are the dreams that I have for me? And all that. Yes, we plan together. We want to do things together. But still, yes, it's good to have things calling yours.
That is your problem, Dee Mwango. That is where the problem comes in. You people rush to marriage, get these muzungus, impregnate them, but you don't know that there is a law that protects these people. Because, of course, Mura Sensei and Dee Mwango thinks that they are rich and they'll get their way. Marwa will get his way because he was smart enough not to put a ring on it. But you, on the other end, Dee Mwango, anything from the time that you said yes, 50-50, get that, get Dia's married to a broke man, get that through your thick yes, because it seems you didn't get it. But of course, she watches reactors and she knows, oh my God, so there's something like a prenup if things go south. And then you come out here with the words, no actions. How will you come out here and tell Peter that, no, this is mine? Yeah. And you want to buy the apartment where? In Poland. You're in for a very rude awakening. Don't live with your likes, guys. Thank you so much. Peter, please find a Muzungu American lawyer to milk this girl. I see that happening. Unless you promise to keep the marriage harmonious, even at the expense of your peace, even at the expense of the passports. That is when your things will not be taken from you. But if that doesn't stand, Dee Mwango, you people will know that there is always some pros and cons to anything that you do in this life. Anything that you do, especially these Muzungu marriages. She doesn't understand communist EU people. She got no idea. She's just talking about, oh my God, Poland, Polish, strong passports. That's why I said she's a fool. That is Lucy. And it's so sad, but I agree with you 100%. Maybe she's after Peros. Africans, thank you for tuning in, but that was so funny. She's in the same limbo as Code Mom. Ellis Queen, please educate. Ellis Queen is in the building. Thank you so much, Ellis Queen, for tuning in. Kindly like, guys, before you leave. Is Peter still living at his mother's house? Bajan Elvis, imagine that is the case. Imagine that is exactly what Peter is doing. And Dee Mwango got the nerve, the audacity to come out and laugh at people living in apartments, rented apartments for that case. Dee, I thought you said focus. Now it's your marriage, nothing about Kenyan. No one can advise Dee. A fool is always a fool, no matter how educated you are. Period. Rocio still lives at her mom's house also. That's why I told you there's a pattern when it comes to these siblings. They don't go for the real rich Buzungus. No, they go for people who are struggling, and then they tell them, give me a mitoto, give me a passport, and I will give you the money. I'll make sure that you travel around the world. And that never happens. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for my super slapper of the day. That is New Imbroglio. Thank you so much. Thank you for my love chat gang. Thank you so much, guys. You're the one that makes this live stream the best vibe. Like, you make it a thing, because without you in the live chat section, it's not a live chat. It's not a live stream, because what is the point? I cannot come out here and talk to myself. So thank you so much for making it worthwhile. Caribe, I see you. Greetings. Thank you. If you just watched, you didn't share your reactions. Thank you. I know you might be busy behind the scenes. Fatumo, greetings. So, guys, thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, unless something interesting comes up, unless Rocio comes out here with her drama, of course I'll be out here. Oh, unless that doesn't happen, I'll see you tomorrow. Otherwise, guys, stay safe. Money Batman, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, thank you. Dee, you made a terrible mistake signing marriage certificate before getting your property and signing a prenup. Yeah, 100%. Guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you. I will see you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Just like before you leave, guys, just confirm that you've liked the video before you leave.